What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here with your second stimulus check update. And in this video, we're going to go over the newest information about the second stimulus check that will be $1,200. And I'm also going to explain some details about how the payroll tax holiday will work that is supposed to go in effect on September 1st that will give the average worker making about $45,000 a $1,200 stimulus payment. And I'm going to explain how all that works. If you're currently working right now, this payroll tax holiday will affect you and it will put more money in your pocket. But first, if you haven't yet, click the subscribe button down below. It's completely free to do so. This way you won't miss out on second stimulus check updates about the payroll tax holiday, the unemployment extension, and related news. My wife and I do hours of research for you guys every single day so we can bring you all the information in a quick, concise video. Also, don't forget to smash the like button for us down below. We're also going to be giving $500 to viewers. I will give you guys all the information about how that works at the end of this video. We are now closer than ever to getting a second stimulus check with negotiations going on this week, and also the Democrats and the Republicans coming closer to the number on the second stimulus check. Mitch McConnell has said that the Republicans stand ready to deliver the next second stimulus check and possibly a more permanent unemployment extension to the end of the year. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said Republicans stand ready to deliver to help Americans during this pandemic. McConnell says he hopes there will be a new package and agreed that there should be another $1,200 stimulus check to be sent out to Americans in need. He says, "To my Democratic colleagues, the virus doesn't have a stake in this election. Struggling families across America need our help, and Republicans stand ready to deliver." He says the country does need an additional boost, in his opinion, and I hope that we will be able to get there. Now, just a few weeks ago, the Republicans were not saying this at all. If we go back about a month ago, they didn't want any more unemployment extension. They weren't negotiating. We're now seeing almost every Republican, Mitch McConnell, President Donald Trump, Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin, Mark Meadows, White House Chief of Staff, the other negotiator for the Republicans, they're all literally saying that they want another stimulus package and another stimulus check. And honestly, I feel that if the election wasn't closing in on them at only 60 days away, that they wouldn't have changed their stance. They literally did a 180 within the course of a week or two and are now saying, hey, we want all this stuff. If we go back a month ago, the Republicans didn't want anything. They could have voted on the HEROES bill that was passed by the Democrats, which included a $1,200 stimulus check and money for small businesses, PPP money, Paycheck Protection Program, that goes to small businesses to help pay their employees. The Republicans literally just denied that bill. They didn't even vote on it. And in fairness, the Democrats had way too many things in that bill. They had the 20 other things in that bill, and the Republicans said they didn't want to spend that much. In the last few days, maybe in like the last 24 hours, they've bridged that gap by $500 billion. The Democrats came down by $200 billion, and the Republicans came up by $200 or $300 billion, and we're closer now than ever. And Republicans are all saying that they want another stimulus check and they want to get this done very quickly. Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin, who's probably the most important person on the Republican team besides President Donald Trump, has said that he wants to get stimulus checks out, $1,200 stimulus checks out, as soon as possible. And he's going to be testifying on Tuesday before Congress on why we need more stimulus for the American people. This is really good news, and I expect to see something happening here very quickly. They've already negotiated down on $500 billion between the two parties, and the Republicans keep saying they want stimulus checks to go out. So I think we could be within a week of getting an agreement and getting a deal done to get these checks sent out to you guys. I also think we might see more counties or more cities sending out money to their residents just for that specific county or city. Seminole County in Florida is giving residents up to $5,000 to pay their bills. With no updates from Congress and reduced weekly unemployment bonuses, some local governments are taking matters into their own hands. In Florida, for example, Seminole County is giving out $7 million in individual grants. The county started accepting applications Wednesday, August 26th, from people whose income has been negatively impacted by the pandemic. Seminole County residents can receive as much as $5,000. If you're from Seminole County, I recommend you apply as soon as possible. I think we may start to see more counties and cities in the US also doing this. If that happens, I will update you guys as soon as I find out. If you know about other programs or other cities or counties doing this, comment down below and let our viewers know. We also have a new House bill that would block rioters from being able to receive extra unemployment boost benefit money. A House Republican introduced a bill on Friday that would make those charged with violence, looting, or vandalism in connection with a protest would make them ineligible for enhanced unemployment benefits. The Support Peaceful Protest Act would make rioters financially liable for the cost of federal policing. And that if they're caught doing this, this would make them ineligible for enhanced unemployment benefit bonus money. Let us know your thoughts down below in the comments. Do you think this is fair? Do you think that if somebody is caught doing this, that they shouldn't receive the federal unemployment bonus money that's coming from the federal government? Let us know your thoughts down below. I think it could be a very interesting discussion. Also, the presidential executive order regarding the payroll tax holiday is set to begin on September 1st. How this works is that you won't have the 7.65% money from Social Security and Medicare taken out of your checks. Now, the way the bill is currently written at the moment is that you will have to pay it back in the future, or at least supposedly. The president has gone on record and said that if he is reelected, that he will pass a new law that will make that forgiven and you won't have to pay that money back at all, and basically will give you a raise of 7.65% in every single paycheck you take home until the end of the year. So if you make about $45,000, that would give you about $1,200 more in take-home pay to the end of the year in weekly increments. So maybe $50 or $100 a week, depending on how often you get paid and how much you get paid. If you make half of that, if you make about $23,000, you'd get about $600 taken home. Again, 7.65% of your paycheck. If you make more, then you would get more of a tax savings. This is the way of the current administration to get an extra stimulus bonus to people that are working, because the unemployed people are getting their unemployment benefits. This would be for working people to get extra money in their take-home pay. Again, if you make $45,000, it's an extra $1,200. If we get a stimulus check, then you'll get the stimulus check on top of that, just like the unemployed people or the working people would get. The working people, they said, is about 140 million people, so that's about half of the United States, and the unemployed people is around 25 million. If you're not working at all, if you're on Social Security or SSDI or you're retired, then you have to wait for the second stimulus check, because obviously the unemployment or the payroll tax holiday won't cover either, you guys. I wish it could. If I could pass this stuff for you, I would. I'm just the messenger. So unfortunately, a lot of this stuff isn't applicable to every single person. Even the stimulus checks didn't go out to every single person the first time around. The second time around, they should be going out to a lot more people. Also, with the payroll tax holiday, I think that even if President Trump doesn't get reelected, I think that Joe Biden will pass a law to get that money forgiven. I don't think they're going to want employees to pay back this money. So I think either way, it's going to probably be forgiven. Also, I want to note that the president said that the money will not make a hole in Social Security or Medicare, that they're going to take the money that would have been paid to Social Security and Medicare and pay for that money from the U.S. General Fund. So that's really good news because Social Security won't take a hit and people that are working will take home more money in their paycheck. So it sounds like a win-win if everything works the way it's supposed to. And if you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe down below and smash the like button for us. And also, I want to mention that our family is going to be giving $500. It's the second time we did this. Before we did $250. We're going to be giving $500 to viewers in the form of $50 to 10 different people for a total of $500. We're going to pick 10 different people at random. All you need to do is comment down below and comment your situation, what's going on, what you would use the money on, and leave your PayPal address. And we're going to PayPal you the money next week if you're one of the 10 people that we choose. And these people will be chosen at random, and we will announce who the 10 people are in a video upcoming in the next week. So make sure to stay tuned, and you can click on one of these videos to watch my newest stimulus check videos next. And this video teaches you how to start a business selling products on Amazon FBA. I have students that have replaced their entire 9-to-5 income, and I teach them how to do that. Click on one of those videos to watch them next. Thanks, and I will see you in the next video.